It's a difficult subject, but Moroccan NGOs like this one believe it's important to teach children about sexual abuse so that it can be prevented. They use videos, games, even puppet shows. Other NGOs like Aman tackle the same issue by attempting to educate parents. It's not an easy task in a country where talking about sex is often frowned upon.
Often, parents tell us that they're going to talk to their children about how to be cautious, but it never goes very far. They don't tell them about intimacy because they feel like talking to children about sex is like encouraging them to be promiscuous or to have sexual relations, but it's only a preventative act.
There have been a number of high-profile pedophilia cases here in recent years. The latest involves a Frenchman who was convicted to 2 years in prison in Marrakesh after complaints from 9 children. Several NGOs appealed the verdict, saying it was too lenient and setting a bad precedent.
Everyone knows that Marrakesh is a tourist spot, and between 2004 and 2006 there was an influx of tourists into the city. But Moroccan authorities and UNICEF got involved. Still, recently we've seen a new increase in sex tourism and sexual exploitation of children.
In other recent cases, a British man was convicted to 20 years in prison, but another man from Germany got only 6 months. Some politicians say there's a disparity in sentences because laws on the subject are not clear, like Nuzha Skali, a former Minister of Family Affairs, who's asking for a more specific definition of sexual crimes.
We have certain articles about corruption of minors without violence, others about indecent assault without violence, and others about rape. In cases of rape, the sentences are significant, 5 to 10 years, which can become 10 to 20 years when a minor is involved. And in cases of corruption of minors, it's 1 to 5 years, so the sentences remain relatively light.
According to a study conducted by UNICEF, the number of reported sexual abuse cases increased between 2007 and 2012. This could mean that more victims are speaking up, an encouraging sign in a country where sex is still a taboo.